Hey, what's up everyone? In this video, we'll be going over Java logical operators. So in this example here, you'll see that I have two variables. First one is called soup is hot, and it holds the value of true. And I have this variable here called pizza is hot, and it also holds the value of true. Now right here, I have an if-else statement, and the way these work is you have what's called an expression right here. And if this results in true, then the application will run this code right here. But if the expression results in false, then it'll actually run this line of code right here. Okay. All right, so there are three types of logical operators. The first one that we'll be going over is called the AND operator, and it looks like this. You write two ampersand signs. And these logical operators are used wherever you see expressions. So again, this right here is where you would provide an expression. And it must result in either true or false. So here, on the left side, we have soup is hot, and on the right side, we have pizza is hot. With the AND operator, both soup is hot and pizza is hot must both be true in order for this line to be run. Otherwise, it'll run this line of code down here. So soup is hot is true, and pizza is hot is also true. So what this is saying is if soup is hot is true and pizza is hot is also true, then it'll run this. Otherwise, it'll run the one down here. So let's go ahead and run the application. And you'll see that it does print out the top one. Okay, and that's because this was true and this was true. Now let me go ahead and just change pizza is hot to false. Okay, so now what this is saying is soup is hot and pizza is hot must both be true in order for this to run. Otherwise, it'll actually run this line of code down here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and run that. And sure enough, it does print out the one at the bottom. Okay. All right, so we'll go ahead and just change this back to true. And we'll go over the next logical operator. The next logical operator is called the OR logical operator. And it looks just like this. Now these are called pipes, and you can find this key on your keyboard. It's between the enter key and the backspace. Okay. You'd probably just have to hold shift and then you'd press the button and then you can type the pipe keys just like that. Okay. And the way the OR logical operator works is the variable on the left or the variable on the right must be true in order for this first line to be run. Otherwise, it'll run the one here at the bottom. Okay. So soup is hot is true and pizza is hot is also true. So what this is saying is if soup is hot is true or pizza is hot is true, okay, so if either one is true, then it'll run this. Otherwise, it'll run the one at the bottom. So let's go ahead and run this application. And you'll see that it does print the one at the top, okay, because either this one had to be true or this one had to be true. And both of them are true, okay. Now let me change this one here to false. And we'll go ahead and run this one more time. And you'll see that the top one is still the one that gets printed out to the console window. And again, the reason for this is because only one of them has to be true. Okay, soup is hot is true, but pizza is hot is false. But it doesn't matter because we are using the or logical operator. Okay, so it's either this one is true or this one is true. Okay, all right. The third logical operator is called the not operator. Okay, and the way you write this symbol is by using the exclamation point. Okay, and you would include this exclamation point right before a variable. So we'll go ahead and use the variable soup is hot, which you'll see here has the value of true, right? But when we use this not operator, what happens is it actually gets the opposite of what it currently has. So again, it has the value of true, but when we use the not operator, this true actually turns to the opposite, which is false. Okay? So because it is false, it actually will run this one right here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and run this real quick. So again, this right here, this expression will result in false because soup is hot is true right now. Okay, but as soon as we add this not operator, this whole expression actually results in false, and that's why it prints out the one here at the bottom. Now, you'll see that if we use the other variable, pizza is hot, now pizza is hot is currently false, right? But after using the not operator, pretty much gets the opposite and turns it into the opposite. So instead of it being false, it'll now be true. And because it results in true, it'll print this one out. So let's go ahead and see that in action. And you'll see that it does print out the one here at the top. Now, this not operator might also be referred to as negation or negating a variable. Okay, so those are the three Java logical operators. Remember, there is the AND logical operator where both have to be true. There is the OR logical operator where either the one on the left or the one on the right has to be true. And the last logical operator is called the NOT logical operator, but it's also known as either negate or negation, okay? And what this one does is it gets the opposite of whatever the variable currently has, okay? All right, so that is all for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Thanks.